In the era of easy digital editing, you can never be certain about the credibility of any photo, but sometimes an outrageous or miraculously timed photo is 100% real. The trick is to capture a shot at exactly the right moment. Many seemingly strange phenomena can be seen in these pictures due to the timing of the photographer, but they're either optical illusions or otherwise not photoshopped. The deceiving nature of these images is extremely interesting to observe. Here are top 5 best's top 20 photos that you really have to look at twice to understand. Number 20. Overgrown toddler. This little fella seems to have truly gigantic legs for his age, but if you look closely, you'll see that he's just a baby sitting in his mother's lap, a mother who seems to have fallen asleep behind a rather big pillow. The boy is confused at what's going on while the father's taking the picture, and we're sure he was even more confused after he saw the result. How would you feel if you woke up with massive legs bigger than your whole previous body? Number 19. Shaking hands. Or are we? These relatives were gathered at a funeral ceremony to honor the deceased. Little did they know the camera person would end up with a very interesting picture. The two men look like they're shaking hands, but look again. The old lady in the middle has her hands placed perfectly to create a deceptive optical illusion. Number 18. Two-faced woman. It's interesting what a little makeup and a whole lot of creativity can do. This girl looks like she was bored, so she decided to make her day a little bit more interesting. She applied some clever makeup, parted her hair, and ended up with a mind-boggling photo that made many people look twice before scrolling down their Twitter feeds. Number 17. Levitating public speaker. There's a lot of pressure when speaking to a large crowd, but seeing yourself as an internet sensation the next day can be even more overwhelming. This woman looks like she's levitating on the beach where she's merely supposed to be giving a talk. The flag's shadow and the wooden platform underneath align perfectly to make you wonder whether this is a speech or a paranormal movie. Number 16. Headless baseball player. You know, baseball is a tough sport. If you're not well prepared, you could easily lose your head. That's what seems to have happened to the unlucky 10 in this picture. It looks like this player wasn't hoping to get that type of picture, but when you least expect it, that's when it'll happen. Number 15. Just stretching. Everyone knows you have to stretch your muscles before you get on the field, and this girl took that to the extreme. Or did she? In this photo, two friends decided to have a little fun with the internet. One of them's lying on the floor covered with clothes while the other is thrusting her legs upwards. Another fun optical illusion. Number 14. Decapitated grandmas. Two old ladies decided to take a quick dip in a nearby lake. They went in the lake and asked someone to take their picture. The cameraman seems to have known what he was doing and carried a pretty good sense of humor. He used the light refraction of the water to make this pretty amazing image, which resulted with the two grandmas appearing to have decapitated bodies. Number 13. Nay, says the horse. Let's go out and have a photo shoot on a local ranch in some folk clothes. And so it was. But these folks didn't know that their little photo shoot was gonna end up an internet legend. They positioned the horses and themselves, and in the photo they somehow ended up with a reverse depiction of a centaur. Number 12. Legless woman levitating. Would you mind taking my picture? The woman asked. No problem, the photographer said. The picture was taken and uploaded on the internet, and then inexplicably the woman wondered why people made such a big deal out of it. This picture definitely shows why you need to wear clothes that contrast the background of the image. Number 11. Hair sniffing. This girl looks like she's really obsessed with hair. She likes to fondle, weave, and wash hair, and even give it the occasional sniff. Don't do this at home, kids. You might end up with nostrils clogged like a bathtub drain. But the wind, the distance between the two girls, and the timing is nailed to the second, and the picture is incredible. Number 10. Levitating swimmer. Parents are always eager to take a picture of their child, so much so that sometimes they click the button ahead of time. But this parenting duo hit it just right, taking the picture at the precise moment of an optical illusion. Their daughter looks like she's levitating on the water, and we're pretty sure she's a mortal who can't do that. Number 9. Mutated dog. The supposed elongated white dog in this photograph is nothing more than two canines photographed at exactly the right angle. But it did make for some amusing reactions on Instagram. Imagine having a dog like this at home that your kids could ride around the house. Number 8. Crushed cat. Hey, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. This cat is absolutely fine and is not being crushed by the garage door. Top 5 best stands strongly against animal cruelty. But this house cat is yawning, and the owner caught the exact moment and angle where it looks as if the cat is being viciously attacked by a garage door. Like a feline version of Maximum Overdrive. Number 7. Wood carved leg. Wood carving is one of the oldest art forms known to man, but skin carving? Ugh. Don't worry, it's just an amazing 3D tattoo. It's incredible what tattoo artists can do with a little ink and the human body as a canvas. This tattoo is worth every penny. Number 6. Headless gymnast. Gymnasts have it pretty hard, all that jumping, twisting, and turning. But the good news is, if you practice hard enough, one day you might be able to retract your head back into your body. Not. Timing is everything, and this photograph gets a perfect 10. Number 5. Giant Baldo baby. The bond between a father and son is very special, but not usually to the extent that their heads morph into one. In this funny photo, the overgrown head on a small body makes you think it could tip over at any moment. A watermelon on a pixie stick makes for one heck of an interesting portrait. Number 4. Entangled bodies. When you're in a romantic relationship, you think alike, you have fun getting to know each other, and you constantly think about the other person. But you typically don't get so entangled with one another that people don't know who is who anymore. If your friends complain that you're so obsessed with a partner that they don't know where you begin and your lover ends, do not post a photo like this on your social media. Number 3. Hairy girl. We all know that Europeans are known for going natural, but this lady looks like she could use a razor every now and then. But it's another optical illusion. The seemingly hairiest arm in the entire world is just the woman's friend's leg that got in the way of the photograph. This must be pretty close to what Bigfoot's wife looks like. Number 2. Shake it, girl. Here is a truly gender-fluid photograph. This man is aligned so perfectly with the woman bent over in front that it makes him look like he has the hottest legs in the whole world. If you look closely, you'll realize that it's just another photo caught at a perfect angle. And, well, who knows? Maybe with enough self-confidence, a man could rock those stems. Number 1. Awkward hug. We all know how awkward a hug can be. You go left, they go right, and you end up hitting your heads together. But in this photo, the huggers take awkward to a whole new level. Although it seems like a sweet, loving hug between the two friends, how did a head end up in the middle facing the audience? We won't give the secret of our top double take photo away, but feel free to post your theories in the comments.
make sure to hit that like button. Let's aim for 10,000 likes. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel for the best top 5 videos. If you do hit that like button and you subscribe to the channel, then let me know down in the comments below. I'll be replying to 100 of you. So if you want a good chance of me replying to you, make sure you're one of the first people to watch my videos by turning on notifications.